Some Supreme Board of Judges and Prosecutors, HSYK, members' social media accounts and posts imply that they are pro-Justice and Development Party, AK Party, and supporters of President Recep Tayyip Erdoğan, which calls the HSYK's independence and impartiality into question. Being the highest disciplinary body of the legal system in Turkey, the HSYK must be independent of and impartial to all politicians and political parties, which allows them to treat everyone equally. However, some posts shared on social media imply their failure in fulfilling the requirements of their positions as HSYK members. The Facebook likes of Hürriyet Unsal, a HSYK member who was appointed by President Erdoğan on October 25 of 2014, has raised suspicions over the judge's objectivity. Unsal likes a number of Facebook pages created by pro-Erdoğan groups. One of the pages is titled Erdoğan Türkiye'nin Gururu, which translates as Erdoğan, Turkey's pride in English. Another page is titled Erdoğan Seviyoruz, which is We Love Erdoğan in English. Among other Facebook pages Unsal likes are the pro-government columnist Reza Zarrab, pro-government Anadolu News Agency and recent AK Party deputy Uğur. Unsal was a municipal council member of the Istanbul Metropolitan Municipality from the AK Party ranks, and she also served as the head of the AK Party women's branch in Istanbul's Pendik district. On her Twitter account, outspoken Turkish journalist Arzu Yıldız mentioned another member of HSYK, among whose Facebook likes are Sehat Slam Yılmaz, a member of a pro-government civil religious movement and AK Party Dumlupınar youth branch. In March 2014, İslam Çiçek, a substitute judge who released a number of suspects from the December 17 and 25 major corruption and bribery investigation case, including Iranian businessman Reza Zarrab, had also reportedly revealed to be a staunch supporter of then Prime Minister Recep Tayyip Erdoğan. Çiçek liked a Facebook page created by a pro-Erdoğan group titled Allah Uzun Ömür Versin Uzun Adam, which translates as May God grant you a long life, tall man in English. The moniker Uzun Adam, tall man, is generally used for Erdoğan by his supporters. Columnist Gültekin Avcı, a retired public prosecutor, told today's Zaman that those HSYK members who post pro-government and pro-Erdoğan messages on social media should be penalized as they damage impartiality of Turkey's judiciary system. Those who post partial messages on social media overshadow impartiality, which is present in the law for judges and prosecutors. Normally, according to the law, heavy penalties like change of location must be given to those judges and prosecutors that act this way because they are considered to have lost their ability to judge. Being appointed to another location is one step before being dismissed, Avcı said. He also stated that judiciary system in Turkey hit bottom with members of HSYK expressing political views on social media. If a member of HSYK posts messages implying their political stance, it is known by all the other judges and prosecutors in Turkey, because they are following every move of the HSYK members, especially in social media. Therefore, expressing that political stance means saying as HSYK, we are not an independent council, we are on this government's side, and every other judge or prosecutor should act according to that. This situation also serves as a threat to those who are critical of the government, Avcı added. Pointing out that İslam Çiçek received no penalty after he expressed his political stance on Facebook in 2014, Avcı said, "Çiçek's getting away with no penalties, paving the way for other judges and prosecutors to do the same. Currently, if you praise Erdoğan and the AK Party, you're rewarded with higher positions as judges and prosecutors. This is how judiciary bureaucracy works in Turkey." Mehmet Kazip, the chairman of the Law and Life Foundation, also spoke to today's Zaman and said that in order for the principle of the separation of powers to function well, independence and impartiality of the judges and prosecutors should be convincing. There was a suspicion that HSYK members are appointed not due to their qualifications but their political views. Posts of some HSYK members on social media serve to acknowledge of what has already been suspected by the public, Kazip stated. Kazip suggested that these social media messages will negatively affect any judicial processes regarding the HSYK members that post them in the future. Those judges and prosecutors who do not agree with HSYK members are under obvious pressure, Kazip said. Levant GOK, Republican People's Party, CHP, Parliamentary Group Deputy Chairman, criticized the HSYK members, saying, "The political posts of the HSYK chamber heads are the announcements that they are dependent on the ones who appointed them to those posts. That is what the ones who appointed them were expecting them to do. They have gone beyond all expectations and became so careless that they post their submissive stance on social media. The fact that the judges who are supposed to speak out of their conscience and decisions are fearlessly sharing their political opinions is a result of the feeling of gratitude. This gratitude and submissive stance accelerate the politicization of the judiciary and damage a fair trial," GOK added. Emphasizing that with this HSYK, there would neither be an independent, impartial judiciary nor fair trials, GOK said, "This understanding also announces the absence of an independent and impartial judiciary. The hints of this submissive stance will be observed in each of the decisions given by the HSYK. They are already observed in the suffering of many prosecutors and judges and in the assignment of the ones who are close to themselves the government, and they will be observed in the future."